on the hero. He made some occasional flubs, not many of them, but he did make some occasional flubs with the hero. But um, I think it's probably a situation where, okay, well, we have a hard farming black hero. We have a good jabs carry
10
mid. We could do
seconds
both of them
remaining.
with Empower if we'd like. We have Magnus play to the offlane. This also remember
Dire
could be a
team battle.
jabs Magnus, which is a completely different style. That's not super different, but it's somewhat of a different style between him and Ice Ice Ice, where he picks up the Echo Saber early on,
Right.
which Ice 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 in every game we've seen from him has not done that once, as you've mentioned so often. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I love Brew. I actually like Brew a lot this patch, but for some reason, some people
Reserve
don't think,
time.
the too highly of that hero at this point in time. But when Ice 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 plays him, he makes him look good.
Yep.
Whether or not he gets picked here, again, remains to be seen. We're very early on in the draft. But some bans that have come out, the PL ban this time instead of the anti-mage coming out for one reason or another. Maybe because they have better lockdown for the AM. They have no way of dealing with PL yet. I'm not sure.
Yeah, a little bit interesting.
Radiant
Oh,
team
Mr. Earth Spirit, I was just looking. Totally ignored
wow.
so far today. Isn't that
He
kind of
is
crazy?
available. Mineski, you gonna grab that? Because if not, well, they already have the ogre. I don't know, ogre or it's actually probably fine.
Well,
think
for
that's fine.
Faceless, I think I'll
Seconds
probably
remaining.
ignore it. I would guess. I mean, potentially. We've definitely seen it before. You
5
just
seconds
the
remaining.
ogre's just he's a 5. I mean, he's practically range hero anyway. He can still harass you without really taking damage, so it's kind of the
Reserve
same
time.
thing. At least in lane. So, we have seen it. I think once from Mineski this tournament. I want to say. I remember it was like way less than I was expecting. Every game I was like, all right, let's go. And then, oh yeah, against Young Minds when they won their 2 games, they also played it both times. So.
You're still talking about the Earth Spear, right?
Yeah, for Mineski. So it would be their 4th game if they decide to pick it up here. But
Be interesting to have all 3 spirits in one series. I guess it's not that uncommon, especially when 2 are in one. I wish there were games where you'd see all 3 spirits in one game, and that was probably the best chance for it last game, but I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's probably happened in professional Dota. I mean, it has to have happened, but I haven't seen it.
Dire
So
team pick.
oh, there's our tried and true combo that we've also
Yeah.
discussed a couple times with Mr. Cat. Centaur
Yeah.
and Lone Druid work pretty well
So good.
together.
So
But
good.
RP is also okay too, though. It's a good AoE disable, so you can stun the bear and Lone Druid potentially.
10 seconds remaining.
Make sure he can't get off that very annoying Savage Roar by just recalling the bear.
Disruptor also very
Radiant
good
team
against
pick.
Centaur Lone Druid, I think. Glimpse Static Storm.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it. So they have 2 ways of counter initiating here with Faceless now, with the Static Storm available as well. I guess they were kind of ready for the Lone Druid pick, I suppose, with the
10
Magnus already queued
seconds
up and the
remaining.
Disruptor coming right after. We talked about what Disruptor can get done in a dual lane. They
5
might see him in
seconds
a
remaining.
tri lane now, though, with another hero with Disruptor over Magi and one more. And there it is, the Earth Spirit. They
Dire
got the
team pick.
mostly green strat, the green and like turquoise red on the Centaur Warrunner, I guess.
Oh yeah, he does have a little turquoise in there, like
Like
kind of.
that's the
It's like the
background. It's like
sheen or
it's
something.
the hue. It's the
The hue. It's the hue. You got it, man.
that's
You
like,
actually nailed it, dude.
Radiant
is
team
that it?
That's
Did
the hue.
I literally just made that word up on the spot. I'm like, this probably would work here, but I'm sure I'm done. Meanwhile, Faces have the all blue strat, and then
Excellent.
a little bit of red, a little bit of spotted red on the ogre. So we're getting into, and then of course it is the. I guess we should
10
talk more importantly
seconds
about the fact that
remaining.
it is a PA,
Yes.
which is it's the common
5
one of the common
seconds
go-tos with
remaining.
Empower.
I mean, let's look here. So we always talk about the jug being the big one, but they got
Reserve
entangled.
time.
They got an
10
Earth Spirit
seconds
silence who
remaining.
really
Reserve
ruins your
time.
whole spin thing. That's your
Dire
BKB that you
team
rely
pick.
on. So they just go for PA. Yeah, you got to buy a BKB, but holy hell, does she up with that damage? She's got a little bit of mobility. Try and keep up with some of these guys.
Yeah, you get a Deso. See you later. I
Yep.
mean, your armor's gone. Your life is gone.
Early
You're getting
Roche
crit.
potential too.
Yeah,
10
It
yep,
really
yep.
messes up that
remaining.
bear as well. Just like throw a couple daggers on that thing. Get
That
out
thing
of
is
here.
done. It
5
actually,
seconds
she makes it look so
remaining.
easy to kill when she has armor reduction on that bear. Bear's pretty tanky, but it's not going to have any items on it because, of course, it is the new ranged lone druid.
A little
And
surprised
then
on the
maybe a
Venge
stout
ban.
shield. Yeah,
I would think like if you were thinking they were gonna go like a range core, I would guess Weaver would be
there's like
perhaps.
they're banning out the blue strat, man. There's like, all right, what's another blue hero? Vengeful Spirit that fits. Let's ban it out. No, I'm not giving enough credit to Mineski. I'm just memeing up it a little bit.
I mean, we assume this will be. Oh, is this gonna be the troll? Are we getting the troll PA strat?
Troll PA?
Dude, it's happening.
that? I
You're
think
up a
that.
game. It's
Yeah, I
happening.
think
10
you go
seconds
for it.
It's
remaining.
happening.
Who did they send mid last time? It was the PA, right? And then they sent the
5
troll safe
seconds
lane.
remaining.
That's correct. Oh, really?
Reserve time.
No, well, Jabs was playing it, but I think he was playing to the safe lane, wasn't he? I could have sworn. Okay. I'm wrong. Okay, I believe you, Trent. I also believe Dota buff more. Jeez.
That's the correct source.
All right, last pick.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
up a game. Give me some troll.
Oh.
I'll have to see. Mineski. I don't know. I find them a little harder to read. I guess. Well, again, it's been 2 weeks, I suppose. I feel like I'm more in tune right now with Faceless, and well, it'll be
Radiant
the
That
mid
works
PA,
too.
and it will be the WK, Mr. Wraith King.
Serious disables here. Faceless. Some serious single target disables, I should say, other than
10
RP.
seconds remaining.
I love how they pick Wraith King and
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you're right. This hero is he's only seen by like Faceless and in like elimination mode
time.
where you kind of have to pick it
5
time to time.
seconds remaining.
Let's the last pick from Mineski. Looks like they could grab the mid here or safe laner. It's the Ember Spirit again. So we got 2 spirits again. I'm missing out on that third, but it is going to be the Ember Spirit. See if they throw it mid, or if they throw it safely like last time instead of the Lone Druid mid. I'm inclined to believe it's more with the former than the latter. Trent, thoughts on this last pick?
I don't know. Okay with it. Just kind of trying to think about like how you gonna deal with this lineup of Faceless. I was kind of thinking maybe like Invoker would be okay with like some Sunstrikes and stuff to help out your Earth Spirit and some of those ganks, maybe your Lone Druid and stuff. But then maybe they would feel like that they both come online a little bit too late. Like you'd have the same valley with Invoker and Lone Druid where they're okay right in that like leading up point where you're just getting these Sunstrikes going, but then right at like 10 to a little bit after the Lone Druid starts
10
falling off, needs his
seconds
Maelstrom and stuff,
remaining.
he's to get going, and perhaps Ember will be a little stronger at level 10 to
5
15 to try and
seconds
carry
remaining.
through until hold up those bigger items. So gets off, so
Prepare for battle.
I'm okay with it. I don't think it's like an overwhelming victory pick here, and he's sending it what looks like to the safe lane with the Lone Druid heading mid with Miracle.
Yeah. Some interesting lighting for this, but we did see those early wards come up. It's the exact same wards from both teams. XY, I think he probably went mid. Was it him? Or yeah, I think it was XY. Ran mid, or TB mid, I should say. Dropped the ward down towards the mid lane. And then on the other side, it might have been Jules. No, it was Ninja Boogie that came down, rolling boulder, and
It's a great
just
ward
ran up
against
and
Earth
dropped the
Spirit.
ward.
It's like exactly where he wants to be. Is
Yeah, that
somewhere in this
is-
line, you know. He
What kind of
does
vision
his,
does it give
his
you?
rolls. So
Like
We're
this
just watching.
this triangle area essentially is pretty nifty to cover.
yeah, it just gives you this whole like beach of where he likes to roll on over the river.
Ooh, I like that beach. I like that a lot.
Calling it the beach, guys. We're in.
Riverbank is that's good too. I was just thinking that, man. We're on point
Riverbank's a
today,
little
Trent. Let me
better.
tell you, this is a great series to be casting here at 6 in the morning with 1 hour of sleep.
Mr. Cat.
It's great. I love Mr. Cat, man. I've fallen in love with it. It's my last day actually.
I
It's my
know
last
you're
day casting
leaving.
Mr. Cat. It's
Gotta-
a bit sad. I should let everybody know that I will be at my brother's wedding starting Friday. His wedding is not on Friday. I'm going home for a week. I'm the best
30
man, so
seconds
Annie
to
will be
battle.
filling in for the rest of Mr. Cat. And Trent, if this is the last game, it's been an absolute pleasure, but let's hope for a game 3.
Been an honor. I hope we make it to game 3.
Yeah, I do too. I think there's a good chance here. Mineski have a good draft again, and we'll see how the game starts. See if they can really slow down Faceless here in the laning phase this time. Last time, they kind of gave away a lot against Faceless in the laning phase, but might be a bit easier. Looking the way the lanes are going to shape up, though, it's going to be Miracle in the top lane this time. Well, at least he's getting the top. No, he's going mid. I'm sorry. He's just getting the rune. Well, he's going to head back towards mid. And then RR is going to be in the top on the center with the poor mid shield to start things out here. So. All right. in this tournament. Okay. Yeah, they only lost one game. Who was it to? Warriors Gaming? Yeah. Pretty good team to lose to. That is a while.
It's kind of acceptable.
Searing Chain Skewer back. The body blocks onto Bimbo, but the telekinesis is going to save him. An auto attacker too, and the tower will still hit him. He doesn't have a salve, and his team doesn't have a salve either, so that's rather unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a pretty good use of a skewer, I would say.
That is an insanely valuable skewer. The only way that could have been more valuable is we got first blood with it. Jeez. That is nuts. Top lane, though, yeah, that's why with the Ignite coming out, I believe this is a dead Centaur.
Oh, nice.
Even with return, it's not enough, and, well, XY will grab first blood, so... And that's the amount of lockdown you have, and that's without glimpse, by the way, just Thunder Strike. Wraith Fire, Blast, and Ignite. More than enough to bring that hero down.
It's 2 now that he's dodged. It looked like that one was a little bit outside the vision. It's kind of hard to tell from that ward, but I think they're aware because there was one pretty clear one where he went from a roll over here. So if they get a sentry, they might be able to snag this one out here from Ice Ice Ice. But this Earth Spirit's been busy down bottom to not much success. Ice Ice just pulling the wave back. They even committed a ward to try and deal with him.
You need to find some kills or something in the early game as an Earth Spirit. That's just not happening right now because of that ward, as you have previously mentioned. So we'll hope to see Ninja Boogie find some success. He might roll in onto mid. He's going to look for a 2-minute rune, and he will not find it. So regen at top, they will give it to Miracle. So he doesn't really need it, but...
Regeneration.
Sorry.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
While RR has been forced to jungle here with a poor main shield and no Quelling Blade. Take some time. You could try it up if need be. You could also just maybe try to tank it up to...
Look at the difference in posture of the offlaners. Ice Ice is like here right now against 3 heroes. Brutal. And then Centaur's getting ganked at a shrine.
He's lucky that shrine is up there. He might actually be able to turn this around. That shrine did so much work. XY has to leave. He's pretty speedy though with boots. The stomp's gonna go. He went back in. XY maybe misclicked or now getting body block. Telekinesis. I think he's dead. Double Edge comes out. Fade Bolt. And they came up just as that shrine was being used. Maybe the most unfortuitous timing you could possibly ask for Faceless. Still, very good kill for Mineski. It actually helps the Centaur out so much.
Oh, yeah. He's totally bailed out of his lane now. He's like caught back up to the Magnus. Ice Ice will start jungling a little bit here. Second point in power, so this will help him make his way up into level 4. Waits for the wave to hopefully push out towards himself, but not too shocking that Raging Potato will just be holding on to it. Even some more pulls from Ninja Boogie. So not finding kills, he's going to have to rely on some neutrals instead for his early Earth Spirit game.
Watching Jab CS mid is always really nice. Like, he's hitting really hard CS. How
did you say that? Like, you know, I come to look. What?
God, now I feel awful. He was looking really good for a moment there. I caught it on camera, so people know what I'm talking about. But
there you go. He's recovering now.
Oh, well, I missed it.
While he's busy watching our chase after nuts here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was watching.
That's mine.
Yeah, nuts.
Do the loop, nuts. Do the loop.
This is the exact thing we saw last time with Jules playing the disruptor. He's got kinetic kill. He should just drop it, honestly. Oh, he's dead. See you later. Meanwhile, there's a kill mid and potentially 2 as Ninja Boogie gets fire blasted. Jab's tanking the tower. One more auto attack or 2 from XY will do the job. Good fairy fire. Jabs has got the stifling dagger. He's going to use it. That will provide the kill. He salves up and actually drops dagger as well. XY, telekinesis, they TP back in Miracle. They're looking for jewels. Fadebolt's going to come out. Jab's out of mana. Stomp come in. They get the entanglement clause, the double edge, and it's turned around by Mineski.
Man, I can't believe the Centaur has like, what level is he? 4.5. And Ice Ice is 4 3/4. That's actually crazy how much better this Magnus's life is. I know it's because he can jungle and whatnot, but RR has 2 kills now and the assist. He like solo kills his enemy support, comes mid, gets a gank there, and he's still behind in every sense of this Magnus except for 20 gold. Like, in terms of like experience, he's still ways back.
It's pretty nuts. No pun intended, but
he's caught up with this wave though. He's gonna have a catapult and stuff here too, so they'll even have
rolling
6
boulder. They might
soon.
actually get this kill finally on Ice Ice Ice. He'll go down. Bimbo, help me get the job done there.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Give
Dire's
your
top
bottom
offlaner a
tower
boost.
is under attack.
Ooh, that ward. XY's. I'm surprised he didn't put that sentry up. I guess he's no way of dealing with it until somebody gets here. And they're TPing in the Magnus. He's got an Iron Talons, so just drop that sentry that he should know.
Did he
You
not see
saw
it?
XY, or you saw the Rubik.
Oh, he's pinging it now. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. Get that ward out of there. Give it a jabs, for God's sake. What does he have coming out of the courier? That's a wand. Wow. Okay. Maybe we have more. It's actually still early on in the game, though. Five minutes. He's doing pretty well for himself. Wand. Phase. Lightstone. 4-man shield. And the Empower to help out now. What level is it? Level 3? Yep. Time to farm. Meanwhile, the telekinesis. XY's caught. Fade Bolt coming in. The Rolling Boulder was there as well. And the Flame Guard to help Bimbo get that kill. So they find another one bottom, and they're going to start pushing here.
All right, Mineski, 6-3. Quite a few green heroes on the net worth chart. Not looking too bad here. We were looking in terms of the dire side last game, and it was Mineski. It was just this like Nyx assassin down here and his rotations. They did not get that out of RR in the previous game, so I'll have to see exactly what RR can get done this time with the actual Stampede, because he really missed that early game window, which, I mean, it happens. Nyx is definitely a very common hero these days.
He might have to use the Stampede here. Oh, Kinetic Field. He might actually just be dead. Good stomp. Another Wraithfire Blast in 2. That TP might dissuade them from going any further. Glimpse back. Remnant not going to go. The Wraithfire Blast tick. The last auto tick doesn't go, and RR actually still lives somehow. Dive in black. Taking some hits from the tower. He's very low, but he has the Vampiric Roar. He's got wand charges. Not to mention his reincarnation. But they were so close to getting that kill. That TP action might have done it. Jules is going to get Stifling Daggered for his good measure, and he just takes 2 crits to the face. 1 crit, actually, and 1 auto attack, and almost dies to it. Stampede forced to be used. RR was looking for the Ankh in the top lane, but Black will be able to walk out.
Oh, that's not bad. You save your Rubik, too. Let's ensure his survival.
Oh my, look at this Ancient stack. Well, it's only stacked once, but still. It is Gab's taking it at 740, and they're going to help out too. Ice nearby.
MautDota.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's crazy. How
Top of the net
quickly he
worth
does
now.
this.
He hasn't even killed the last one.
Yeah, he's pretty much tied with Black, who's having a very good lane, who's also going Armlet first, by the way. Bottom lane, another gank into XY, probably. Boulder smash, the Silence comes out as well. Rolling Boulder is there. He's pretty tanky. He's under the tower. They're going to have to die for this kill. The Remnant, that'll do the job. No TP rotations coming in. Bimbo is running low on mana, and he's getting closer and closer to Boots to travel. So he's found some kills for himself down bottom, and Mineski are putting themselves in a better position.
Almost into level 8. Going for the bots, I suppose, makes a little bit more sense this game, as he does have the bear to go on to as well, so he can always just join up with whatever his lone druid's doing. Send the bear in. They don't have any helm builders, though, unless RR wants to take a little ice initiative there. But of course, Centaur, you really need that blink, so.
Speaking of the helm, Magnus is Kinetic Field. I don't know if they can fight this with a rotation from the Rubik. It looks like they can't. R is too tanky. Getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. Man, even level 1 Vampiric Roar is still pretty good. You get a lot of regen out of that. Yeah, it's alright.
Dire's bottom
Armor
tower
Jazz
very
is
close.
also.
Ooh, this smoke. This is Stampede smoke. They want jabs. Yeah, he's probably dead. He's definitely dead. Jeez.
Dire's middle tower
And there we
is
go.
under
Brutal kill. A brutal
9-10
freaking
minute
kill.
tower push with Lone Druid.
Yeah.
Typically ends up in the safe lane, especially if it's coming from Dire, but coming from Radiant, they find a good opportunity mid.
And that's the 2 towers, because the tower bottom was denied by Magnus. So all of a sudden, that is a significant gold swing, as you can see in the net worth chart. Now the top of the net worth is going to be the Ember Spirit as well as the Lone Druid. So, jeez.
That's such nice map control for an early bots hero too. And those waves can just push out a little bit further. Don't have to worry about those TPs coming in. And give Bimbo a chance to really get up into that veil and whatever item he wants after that.
Bimbo's feeling pretty good about this game right now. Whereas the rest of Faceless, they had a good start, but they're starting to fall behind here because of the tower control, because of the... I missed out on a couple of kills. In fact, there's 8 kills for Mineski, 3 for Faceless. They're looking again. They might find this PA, or excuse me, Disruptor.
At least nuts. A creep died, and he got level 5 right before he died. So there's that. You know, gets himself a tome, close to 6.
I gotta say, Trent, I think Faceless is in a very tough position right now. They gotta get that blink off. Going for the helm so early for Magnus means he's not gonna have any real initiation chance anytime soon. They have a Midas now for the Lone Druid. The blink is done for RR. All he has to do is go back to the side shop and buy it. He will.
It's a game where they're gonna have to try and rely on mistakes from Mineski if they want to come back in the earlier parts of this game, like someone coming too far forward and Nuts gets a good glimpse. Plays like that, because until that blink dagger's up on Ice, they really can't do anything.
No. It's a whole lot of farming and kind of running around trying to deal with the split push that is Mineski, or even the 5-man push.
Like, even when Black buys Armlet, like, that doesn't change anything.
Not really, no.
He still won't be able to punch heroes. So, I mean, he's gonna farm faster, of course, but then he needs to try and get to a blink of his own. I would assume will be his next buy.
They're going to set up on a kill on Nuts here. They're TPing up the Ember Spirit. Stomp. Double edge. And good static storm. Nuts actually might be able to turn this, but where's the rest of his team? RR has the Stampede. And they're going to go for Bimbo instead. Remnants, Stampede out. Spell stolen. Fade Bolt. They're going to try to turn it again. They have the armlet, but I don't think they're going to go any further. Jabs is coming in. Looking for Jules. Bimbo's going to walk out. He's got a Remnant.
He wants to regen up and stay.
Yeah, he's trying to set something up here, but it's gonna be WoW. Man, they couldn't get anything done out of that, even though...
Ice. He's thinking about it. He was sniffing out with that creep.
All right, well, and Mineski are staying top as well. They do send the Ember Spirit back towards mid.
Ogre just pinged him.
This should make my life easier.
Who, RR?
Yeah.
They see Jules walking up. They see Ninja Boogie. They have vision there. They're gonna try to fight this. Jules is gonna get caught. Yeah, see you later. That crit. Now Ninja Boogie probably needs to leave. Good rolling boulder actually gets him out.
All right. Well,
are they wise to the tricks of RR though?
I mean, at this point, he can't do anything though.
Yeah, but that's
time.
It's more of a, if they go looking for him, they'll find a kill. But looks like they're just gonna push now.
Radiant's top tower is
Even Arcane Ember. It's actually pretty scary. Trying to bait bottom, it looks like.
Yeah, they're just gonna push, and now they're TPing top. RR set up. He's got a stomp ready, and he's on to 2 at this point. Another static storm, though. Now they're looking for RR. He has no stampede for 4. They've caught 1. Can they catch 2? Rolling boulder already used. Good stop, but the kill should be there. One more auto attack. He'll fall regardless. It's the Ignite that does the job. And now, Black Bimbo might be in trouble getting caught. Wraithfire Blast still. Jabs wants his Remnants away. He's in the low ground. Jab still chasing. Stifling Dagger's there. They're going to try to tear the Searing Chains. Brood is up as well with the Entangle. Black has the Reincarnation. The stun from Jules. The Savage Roar as well.
Radiant's bottom
still have that on.
has fallen.
Jabs gets to the high ground with the help of XY. Telekinesis. I don't know about this, Jules. You have no mana left. Stampede might be able to make it out. Wraithfire Blast, not enough damage. They're trying to reinitiate. Here comes Bimbo. Ankh might go. Good armlet toggle from Black. The double edge, though, will do the job. No Stampede. Black's back up and they want to fight. Wraithfire Blast. Jab's jumping in. Nuts is here as well. Stomps up. Kinetic Field. The crit from Black. Now the double remnant. Comes back. Bimbo. Still getting that kill into Jabs. Trying to be a bit too aggressive. Meanwhile, down bottom, a lot of map control being taken by the Magnus. They get back on top. He gets his blink tag while that was all happening. And so now they have RP, and I think it's time to go for Faces here yet again.
Yeah, that's pretty important. The fact that all that attention's up top and Ice can just farm. Like, this is basically what Black was doing the last time when they were all fighting. Where he was just this Slark trying to get into a Shadow Blade so he could be relevant. Instead, he just mans up. Some nice armlet plays and space Jules again.
Oh, good telekinesis. They have glimpse. Yep. You are dead even with Wraithfire Blast being stolen. Good attempt. And they have this blink again. They didn't use RP. Skewer wasn't used. He's a little low on mana.
Jabs too.
Yes, give me
Get that Deso.
Stifling Dagger. Throw that way and Get that kill easy. And they'll take the tier 1 tower now,
Radiant
too.
structures are fortified.
Glyph is going to
Radiant's top
save things
tower
off for a
is under
moment, but only a
attack.
moment.
That initiation from RR that kicked off that whole fight was so forced. Like, it was one of those moments where he's like, I've wasted so much time back here. Like, I can do this. I can start this fight off, but your Ember's TPing to the tier 2
Radiant's
instead of
top
tier
tower
1.
is under
Trying to make
attack.
it, like, not obvious he's coming in and
Dire's
not be
middle
spotted,
tower
not
is
get
under
glimpsed,
attack.
all those sort of things. And all of those disruptions and glimpses coming through just made it kind of impossible. Disruptor disrupted their hopes
It's
at
a very
good
tricky
initiation.
game. Yeah, despite Nuts being on a very squishy hero and dying 4 times, he's had a very big impact so far, just because of the heroes that he's playing. It's a very good disruptor game for sure, against these heroes especially. I will say the Lone Druid has been farming for a while, and he's going Radiance. He's going the bear build, man. Not the range build. He's going the bear build.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I hadn't looked at him in a while, but I guess TA and Wraith King, good game to have a Radiance.
Comes back, but Bimbo is able to remnant out if need be. He won't need to, though. Just walks the high ground.
My god, if there's one item a PA hates, it's gotta be MKB. Garbo.
Ninja Boogie, yeah, about that. That was a great play from my Size. Waiting and just baiting that.
Assassination is nature's way.
Free kill for Faceless.
Fat stacks in the jungle, getting rich. Black is back to where he belongs. The king, the net worth charity. He has Echo
King
Saber.
of, yes. What's next?
Oh,
Blink,
the
huh?
blink.
Yeah. Soon they can roach too with a Desolator as well. And Pure Core from Black at level 2 now. It's soon time for Faceless as they try to push mid. Jab just needs to be careful here. Very far up without a team to help him out. It's a good call for him to back. Time to split up the map for Mineski. I feel like that's what they have to do at this point. Do you pick a blink for Bimbo? He's got his Veil blink now. Bots as well. This was kind of the point in time where you talked about it last game. It was a bit later that he got these items in the last game, but like you're starting to get tankier, more mobility type thing.
Yeah.
Those 3 items that you specifically talked about.
You don't get quite that much damage, and you know, you hit this level 14, there's like a little bit of a lull. He's coming in now though, and they will smoke up. Oh, no Lone Druid, but the bear will do its thing here as it's closing in on the Radiance. Unused Midas for a while though.
Nuts was so close to breaking that. TP out top. They did. Wow, they smoked too. Perfect timing for Faceless. Question is, where do they go with it? Tier 1 tower made's very
they
low.
had this ward in here. I'm not sure how much it's spotted, but I think they might know they smoked out or something, but just roach time.
I think they just take this. Oh my god, Medallion, Whitestone. Does he have a Desolator? Nope, not even a full Deso. They've got the Aegis. RR takes the haste rune. Still is going to die for it because he gets crit and blown away. Crit by 2 different heroes, I'm pretty sure.
That was so
That sucks.
greedy.
Yeah. Well, he blinked in as soon as Roach died, so he might not have known.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
has
it might have been
fallen.
just a little delayed or something.
Yeah. So the PA is stopping off for BKB instead of getting the
Radiant's middle
Desolator
tower
immediately,
is under attack.
which I'm kind of a fan of,
Radiant
considering how the game has
structures are
gone.
fortified.
Well, again, it's like last game too, where the Jug just went this Manta right into Blink because you have Empower, you have Bloodlust.
Radiant's middle
Don't necessarily
tower
need
is
that
under
damage.
attack.
Although with an Aegis, it might change his mind. Just grab the Death, so I wouldn't be too shocked. But I like BKB for sure.
And I see trying to get a fight going here with Jules and RR smoked. And they might very well, but Jabs might break the smoke if he stays in the tree line any longer. They want the bear instead.
That crit.
So right fire
Oh,
blast.
there it
Oh
is.
my god, 1600, dude.
It's still a thing. I know people thought it might have been a bug, but he gets that double neutral crit on the bear. That's why you
Crazy.
pick the Wraith King into the Lone Druid.
It's nuts. Oh, with the bear dead. Does he have a resummon? He already resummoned it. That's not even fair. That's all of his like items, his import hero. Miracle says WTF. That's counted as a unit. Yeah, he's
Yep.
as concerned as you were.
Radiant's middle
I mean,
tower
it's
is
kind
under
of funny
attack.
because despite all the times they pick Wraith King, that's like the one time I ever talked with this damn hero, and they've never picked it against Lone Druid when I've been watching. This is like the first time, so like I don't even take that into consideration anymore when it's Faceless. But any other team, this was the only time everyone was like picking this hero, was to get that double crit on the bear.
Oh man, they want Miracle, but I think he's gone. Yeah,
Actually,
he remnants back.
that's so bad too because he's going this bear build, as you said.
Yeah, exactly.
I hadn't
That's
even
what I
like
mean.
really factored that in. That's kind of brutal.
That's exactly what I was saying. This is awful. Like, you hit the bear like 3 times, especially with a Blightstone even and a Desolator Medallion. He's got a Solar Crest now too. Like the bear is dead in like 3 hits from the Wraith King. Not even sometimes. How are you supposed to deal with that? You've already lost a Radiance. You don't have a Dragonlance. You don't have a Maelstrom or Mjolnir. I don't know, dude. Very, very troubling times now that has been accounted for. Jabs is Aegis. His team is sort of nearby. Not really. He's about to get ganked, it looks like. They're all TPing top. Jabs is not really being baited by his team. They are leaving. They feel very concerned. They have realized this may very well be a bait, but it's coming from the direction they did not expect it to, as you can clearly see. Blink, stun, they'll find this. Oh my god, that's a lot of hate. Jabs gets himself a double kill, and boy, did that Ember Spirit get absolutely destroyed. Glimpse back, Shockwave, Wraith Fire Blast, and all of a sudden, it's getting real bad real quick. Mineski yet again.
Yeah, this is kind of how they roll. I don't know. They get this Blink Dagger on Ice, and it seems like unlosable. He's up with the Shadow Blade, of course, at this point, but...
Radiant's top tower.
Oh, this
has
combo. Ogre Magnus. They just pick these strategies.
It's gross, man. Like, Black and Jabs hit so freaking hard and so fast.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can you imagine how much damage they're going to do when Jabs gets Deso?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, they're going to try to take Rax. They don't want to buy back in the Ember, but they're going to lose melee because of it.
Whew.
Dear
Radiant's
God.
top barracks has fallen.
692 Stifling Dagger crit.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Oh,
Dire's middle
down
tower
initiate.
And it's still amazing.
Yeah.
It's
See you later. He does have buyback. He might have to use it. Jabs, does he have his Aegis still? He does.
Dire's middle tower
Rolling Boulder in,
is
Ninja
under
Boogie. That might be a mistake.
Radiant's-
Oh,
Good
the
Boulder
bear!
Smash coming in. They want the bear. Can they bring it down? Meanwhile, Jabs telekinesis does an Aegis. And there it goes. Blade Bill on the bear. Actually gets the Onk out. Poor Wraith King. That's pretty funny. Bear's back, though.
Good
Jules,
choice, good
BKB
choice.
is going to go. Jules, see you later. Lim's back there looking for the Lone Druid himself this time. And even in true form, he's not going to make it out. He's dead for 54. They buy back on the Rubik's. Nice Sleight of Fist to avoid that Wraith Fire Blast. The Skewer is there. He has Activate Fire Remnant in 1. Can he get it off? Sleight of Fist. There it is, but it might not be enough. Good blink away. Miracle stays alive. Now it looks like Magnus chasing too far, and as well, Jab's getting low. They find themselves a double kill for Miracle, making some nice plays. RR, is he going to get auto-attacked out by XY? It's not even that. It's the Ignite that does the job. Still, they lose the Ogre at the end of the fight. Jabs is able to get out, but some interesting plays coming out from Faceless.
Yeah, I mean, they're YOLOing a bit, I think, but...
They can afford to, I'm sure.
clowning, perhaps.
It's actually only a 12,000 number advantage. I think it'd be more.
Well, things have spiraled pretty quick. It is only 12, or rather, 24 minutes in, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we started to look at the same situation again. Give me a little... Because there's no coddle, no pull around. Just Mr. Ember Spirit gonna have to do his thing. The bear is nice, but he's getting owned. Is it even alive right now, or is it? No, it's dead. I don't see it.
Oh my god, that reaction time was something else from Bimbo. Whether it was intentional or not,
Oh, did he just dodge that RP?
he blinked literally as Ice blinked in, and he was mid animation when he blinked out pretty much. He still might get caught, actually.
Dude, he is in and out.
That's dead hero. He stayed too long. He's like, I avoided the RP, I'm alive. Not so fast, my friends. It's time for you to get caught. By the way, that's an American football joke for any of you out there.
Radiant's
Sure nobody
bottom
cares.
tower has fallen.
That's a touchdown. There, how's
Look
that?
at this push down mid. I just try to split push as much as possible. I guess they're going to back for it. I guess Faceless aren't going to do anything too crazy. They forced the buyback into the Ember. They don't need to worry too much. Rosh is up in a little bit, and they can just wait for it. Take the shrines. Take the other one? No, it's still up. Black is going in. They fake back.
God.
Oh,
Earth Spirit looked like a
man.
unit.
He even had a miss there.
Is that a neutral?
I don't think so, Trent.
My God.
He even had a miss there from the Radiance Burn, and he still killed him extraordinarily. He killed him in the span of one Wraithfire Blast, man. How do you deal with that? Don't get Wraithfire Blasted, I guess. Oh, see you later.
This is a get me out moment.
Get me out of here. Yeah, it really is. Spirit's dead again. Doesn't have a resummon for 36, and that's half of your damage gone. I'm sure Miracle's probably so upset right now. He's like, there's no way Wraith King should do that much damage to my bear. I think
he's got the counterplay, though. Once that Blade Mail, you know, he gets him on the secondary kill, the run back. You keep critting daggers.
Dagger. This is an awful game as support. It's not fair, man. RP comes in on it too. Nicely done. RR getting caught. He'll fall. Miracle's going to be next. They already killed Bimbo. Jabs is just diving the base. He's like, I have evasion. It's totally fine. Double Edge, you are out. Ice is just playing around with his food. Triple kill for Jabs. Jules might be the last to fall. He actually Glimmer Cape so he can stay alive. Jabs does not have an Aegis, by the way. Meanwhile, on the back line, Black killed another one. It's actually going to be Ninja Boogie going down. Crits like crazy, baby. It's PA and Wraith King coming together. All they need is a Juggernaut for crit extravaganza. Wow. Well, a fun game for Faceless. Fun series for Mineski. I don't think so.